How y'all doing? Top of the day to you. Well, it's the ending of the day. McClever Thoughts podcast with Punchie, man. I want to get straight into it, man. This is pretty much I want to give a congratulations to Shedeur Sanders for finally signing with the not Chicago, my bad, Cleveland Browns um, in the fifth round. It was a long wait. It was a scary wait for him, but a team took a chance on him and gave him the opportunity to fulfill his lifelong dream as being an NFL quarterback. So, congratulations to him. And elaborating on Shedeur's situation, as we can see from the information that we collected over the past weeks, couple of weeks, it really boils down to the NFL just not liking the Sanders family, or proving a point to the Sanders family that I would say you it's a privilege to be in our league. You look at certain posts, you look at certain YouTubers and certain stories or news, clippings that's geared towards the Sanders situation. And you would say, a lot of people would say, well, Dion didn't want his child to go to, certain teams, or you would say that, some people would maybe say it's a racist act. Some people would say it was just Shedeur's talent level wasn't there. Some people would argue that and say his talent level was there. It was just a situation where people did not like the Sanders family, and I would say just looking at it from a biblical standpoint, and I'm not saying that Dion is a bad guy or anything. I'm a Dion fan, but I like to call a spade a spade. If you go back and you look at Dion during his time of playing, they would consider that Dion was a showboater. Dion was an arrogant. Dion was a arrogant person. Dion was a selfish person. Me. That's the attitude that some people may perceive from Dion himself. And like the Bible say, everyone is innocent, but a child could, reap what his father, sows. Like what your father, have put into the universe, people automatically deem you to put the same old energy into the universe. And I think when people see Shedeur, not Dion Jr. or not Shiloh, but when they see Shedeur, they literally see Dion Sanders. And I know Dion Sanders Jr. is a junior, but they literally consider Shedeur Dion Jr. And no shade to Dion Jr. itself, but I'm just saying, from this is the energy that's being, received from the Sanders family. So Shedeur is more to, go through whatever strife that people had against his dad, whatever jealousy, whatever, animosity. Shedeur will, reap what, Dion has sold, so this is one of those situations where we seeing that Shedeur is literally weeping, what Dion has sold. You have to realize that some big people in that NFL, wasn't a Deion Sanders fan. I'm a primetime fan. My nickname PTP, Primetime Punch. So I'm a D. I had every shoe he had, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean everybody else is a Deion fan. So I would say that Shedeur is gonna be under a microscope. Um, I feel like Shedeur is gonna get the even if he's successful, you have to look at his tiers, when it comes down to, contracts being signed. Let's say in his class, whoever was first round, they have the same. Let's say he went through 3 Super Bowls, and let's say somebody in the same class wins 3 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Quarterbacks. Of course, that's what I'm talking about. He won't sign for more than that dude who went first round. That's just like what the NFL does. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like they're gonna own him. They're gonna try their best to own Shedeur. Like, I don't see him. I see him even with this team right here. I feel like he's gonna get like that 5-year, 6-year contract. And if he is good, they're gonna franchise tag him so much to when he does, decide to go to another team, it's gonna be one of those situations to where, shoot, you old now, you ain't gonna be able to get that $100 million contract, that $200 million contract. So I feel like he's gonna be literally put in one of those situations to where they're gonna go out their way to own him, especially if he showed any type of potential in this at this rookie camp or doing preseason. He shows the potential that he can literally be a starter or a superstar. Yeah, they're gonna go to shopping off other quarterbacks, and they're gonna literally, because he's gonna be there for cheap. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna literally franchise tag him. They might even give him an extension, but that those are gonna be like the offerings. It ain't gonna be like, $300-400 million. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly, like I say, I believe they're making an example out of the Sanders family. Me personally, I feel like Shedeur should have just said, forget the NFL right now. I'm gonna go Canadian, and he would have got top dollar. You know what I'm saying? I go Canadian. He pull a Rocket Ishmael and go Canadian and sign for $20-30 million over there, play over there 2-3 years, and then come back over here. The benefits of that be you would have got the experience. You definitely would have got the chance to prove yourself, and you would have been more appreciated. I feel like Shedeur would have been more appreciated, signing a Canadian football contract versus doing whatever it take to be in the NFL and being a puppet, because that's how they finna try him. And it's just my own personal opinion. I feel like they're gonna literally try him all type of ways. The proof point to his father and the proof point to him that it's a privilege to be in the NFL. So I want y'all thoughts, on that, and put y'all thoughts in the comments. Based on this Shedeur Sanders situation being drafted so late. I want y'all feedback on that. For y'all new subscribers, y'all definitely hit that subscribe button and that like button. For y'all old subscribers, I thank y'all for being on this journey with me, and continue to be on this journey with me. I'm gonna be doing interviews, but right now I want my setup to be a little bit better than what it is. I already got everything. I'm on point. So you know me. If you really know me, you really know me. I'm on point. I got my microphones. I can show y'all my microphone. I got that already. So, I got my microphone already. I got my lights. I got everything I need, cameras, but I haven't just, did my decoratives yet. So once I do my decoratives, that's when I feel like I can actually start doing my, initial interviews. So I want y'all to be patient with me. If you do want to interview, reach out to me, RenardBennett@gmail.com. For those of y'all who have my phone number, call me. But reach out to me through my email, RenardBennett@gmail.com. RenardBennett@gmail.com. I don't know if I said that, but I'm saying it now. So reach out to me if you would like an interview. I'm interviewing small businesses or someone just who has a story that they would like to share that can be an impact on the world. But listen, you gotta give it to me real. I don't want no, if you know you don't really want to talk about your issues, you really don't want to put your business out there, don't come just because you're trying to, be seen on a camera or anything, So look forward to, doing business with a lot of people in the future. Until then, I want everybody to have a wonderful day. And don't forget, pray for me and don't pray on me. Until next time, McClever Thoughts Podcast with Punchie Man. Have a good day.